For growers who want to prioritize water conservation, there's dry farming, also known as dryland farming or dryland agriculture. In tonight's Northwest Grown, I talk with Lane Selman, an Oregon State University professor who also founded the Culinary Breeding Network, to find out more.
Dry farming basically means that you are farming without irrigation at a certain point in your growing season. But the idea is that you are preparing your field and you're prepping your farming area so that it is the most conducive to holding moisture when we get a lot of moisture in our in our natural environment. And as we look to the future and there's less water and we have more water restrictions and climate changes, we have to consider this. And also water costs a lot of money for farmers as well.
So dry farming, is that something that one of your neighbors here could get involved with, or is that more in the bigger scale of like a farmer who is selling lots of products?
Great question. Both. So you can go to, if you're a home gardener, you can just choose varieties that do really well that way. Some of the research that we're doing at Oregon State University is finding those specific varieties of melons or tomatoes that perform well without a lot of water. So that can be on a small scale in a garden situation, or also with growers, with commercial growers and farmers. Look for it in your local garden shops. You will find a lot of times these tags that say that if you want to try that in your own garden. And then also just start looking for it in grocery stores. And right now we're seeing 3 melons that are happening in the Pacific Northwest that I can show you right now if you like. So they are actually labeled as organic and dry farm.
So this is what it means when we see it. So I think that's great that
you'll see it right away, and it says Water Smart Flavor Packed. So it kind of gives you real quick for the consumer, these are the things that are good about it, right? So these are all organic, they are all dry farmed. This one's called Pio de Sapo, and that means toad skin. I guess this is supposed to look like the toad skin. This is a Charente.
I don't know what Charente is.
And so I've seen them a lot in the farmers markets in the past. It's like an heirloom French melon. It's it's a cantaloupe type. And then this is a cantaloupe type, and this is called Sugar Cube.
That flavor is fantastic.
So you might have seen these before, maybe at the farmer's market, and these are called Armenian cucumbers. But they're actually these guys and this, which is called a caracello. These are actually all immature melons. They're the same genus and species as these melons.
Interesting.
Now the caracello, as you can see, there's some that are more elongated. This one's kind of like a little ball, sort of. And now these are from southern Italy, from the Puglia region. But as when you taste it, kind of similar to a cucumber.
Yeah. There's like a fun little kick at the end. You don't get that from a cucumber.
This is just like the white, and this is the striped. So I'm just gonna cut these. They're super crunchy. Sometimes people complain that cucumber skins are too thick and they peel them off.
This is not.
You don't have
super thin.
Really crunchy. It doesn't have a big seed cavity, so it's not really watery.
That's so good. Oh gosh, they were so tasty. And we are just scratching the surface on this topic. Lane encourages you to check out the Dry Farm Institute as well as Oregon State University's Dry Farm Collaborative. We have links to their sites at the story over at coin.com. And something else, Todd and Adam, because she gave me this dry farming zine. Storability too, the dry farm produce, it has a longer shelf life. So lots of benefits once you get into dry farming or the produce.
Very educational.
Yeah.
I like it.
Learned a lot.